Stevie, you must be happy that you don't have to talk about Herdman's comments anymore, although Duthie will sure find a way to get it into some kind of conversation in the next couple of days. I'm kind of torn with the comments. I kind of like a guy to have some fire and some jam to have the comments. But, man, you kind of looked silly after that game was over. And then the opposition, the Croatian coach, said he didn't shake his hand. Just what did you make in summary of all that, the comments and how it all played out?
Yeah, it was a big mistake to make the comments. It was something that should have stayed internal between the players. And I'm okay with a coach trying to rile up players and have them motivated and ready, but you don't tell the opposition that. You certainly don't tell a country as proud as Croatia, you know. And I think that it really gave them a cause and something to rally around. The pressure was on Croatia after that first game against Morocco, and the pressure was on Slatko Dalic, and it just spun in its head the minute John Herdman said what he did, and then obviously doubled down on it and repeated it again in the press conference. So it was a huge mistake from John Herdman, and ultimately it put too much pressure on his players, and it just snowballed on and on and on throughout the world media, and that was a big issue. So a mistake, you know, everyone makes mistakes, and if John Herdman learns from that mistake and he improves, then obviously that's what you hope, that's what you expect from this whole World Cup campaign. But I just think that it was unnecessary, and it affected his team in a very negative manner.
Well, the off-the-field stuff's one thing, Steven, but what did you make of the on-field tactics? There were a lot of people that were critical of Herdman for being slow on the substitutions. Eustachio obviously was laboring with that hamstring and wasn't taken out until, you know, the Canada had taken on some water in a big way. They were asking Atiba Hutchinson to do an awful lot of heavy lifting, considering he's the oldest outfield player in the World Cup. Did you take some issue with the way John Herdman coached that game against Croatia?
I thought he got it wrong. I thought he should have played three players in midfield. I was pretty vocal about that in the lead up to the game, and that was my opinion. And the hard thing for a head coach is, you know, you go with your gut feeling, and you're proved right or wrong by the result. And obviously it didn't work out, but I just felt with the quality of the three players of Modric, Brozovic and Kovacic, you needed that extra player in there. Now, he tried to combat that by playing a bit of a 4-4-2 and trying to get a more solid midfield. But when you think about how good they three are and how much interchange there is between them, they needed another body in there. To ask David or Larin to keep coming back onto mostly Brozovic, but whoever the deeper midfielder was too tall a task over the course of the game. So wrong decision by him. Again, there, I think John Herdman would probably like that one back and would make another decision, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. And when you think of the first 20 minutes and having Larin in there and how he played a part in the goal and the width or the pace in the wide areas with Buchanan and Davies, he must have thought he got it right, but ultimately a game is not 20-25 minutes, it's 90 plus, and over the course of the full match, tactically Slatko Dalic won that battle quite comfortably with John Herdman.